I got a few things I need to do. I went out the kitchen, out my bedroom to go stop my dog from having the zoomies. And I come back and Pizarro's gone. But all I could hear was, in this. Did she get P-bombed again? Pizarro says, what the hell? Did somebody come up and I think they said, I heard her say chit chat. But like I said, I was listening, but I wasn't looking because my dog was having the zoomies and it was getting on my nerves. So I had to do something with her. Um, hey, Daquan, did she get... Lord, somebody is really after Pizarro right now. I hope y'all can hear me. I'm on this vertical, child. Did she get... Lord. And that live was going good, y'all. It was getting real good. It was getting real, real good. Damn. They somebody P-bomb Pizarro again, Daquan. Like I said, I could hear, but I had walked away. I could chill for a minute. I know Lemon said he was setting up a live or something. Um, but I got to do some things with my daughter. We got to do a couple of things. So come on in, y'all. I was just asking because I stepped away. I was trying to figure out if Pizarro, she got tagged again, and they saying yes. Damn, Pizarro, I'm sorry. I think for her, because Chit Chat had, if it was Chit Chat per se, she was just up there. And she might be busy. I'm looking at the time, it's like 3 something for her. She might be busy, going back and forth, holding the panel, but still busy. The kids is probably getting out of school, or she in motion cooking. Because, she be doing cooking and all that. Okay. Akbar, I've never seen you before, but hello, welcome. Dwayne, hey, welcome. Welcome to those in the clouds. I'm not on here to drag nobody. I was just trying to confirm what happened with Pizarro. We was having a good time. That panel was going good. Akbar, don't do it. Well, I'm on the vertical, so yeah, I'm on the vertical. I don't know. We don't know. We don't know, but they saying that that's what happened. That's why I hit the link. I hit my vertical on my phone because I'm like, damn, what just happened? They was talking. I stepped away to go stop my dog from having her zoomies because it was getting on my nerves. But I need to take her to the groomers too. I'm gonna have them cut and grind her nails down. Hey, Chrissy Boo, welcome, baby. NTV, welcome. Let me go ahead and handle this shit right here. Hey, Modi. Hey, beautiful. Akbar, I'm not in the mood to play. I ain't even feel like going through all that. Subscribe. Well, when you on a vertical, it's different. But I just seen when I just went live, they got a feature. I don't know if anyone knew about it, but on a vertical, yeah, so you can't like bring people up. But when I was looking at it, it's a feature where you can go live with another person. So that's low key dope if that's what YouTube is doing. That honestly would help defeat a lot of the panels if you know what I'm saying, if we could utilize that. I'm gonna see who's good. Maybe I'll ask Envy or Shakim if you know what I'm saying, they would be willing to try that out because I just looked at it. Maybe I never noticed it before, but yeah, they done P-bomb Pizarro again. And, that's crazy. Mm. And it's like, y'all messing up the content by doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is wrong? ODS is up on the panel, Lemon on the panel, Shamar on the panel. We having a good time. I'm sitting over here eating my leftovers and answering text messages and stuff, just kiki and having a good old time. Akbar, you could come back after your time is up, but listen, we play nice over here. I don't mind new people coming in. I'm gracious if y'all come in, y'all drop down, y'all subscribe. But yeah, Chrissy, I wasn't behind. I had stepped away, but I can hear, and I'm like, what the hell? But you know, sometimes if you kind of can't really see what's going on, you know the chat gonna tell it because they looking. I'm mad though because I had the shit on my TV. Cause I am so sorry. I hate for that shit to happen to anyone. You guys work so hard, so fucking hard. Hey, Miss Catherine, welcome to build your platforms and shit. And this shit not easy. It's not. It's not easy. And I'm speaking on because of my experiences recently. This shit is really hard work. It's especially when you holding a panel. You know what I'm saying. You got to use your banner and all that. Like, hey, I'm sorry, cause I mean that girl work hard. It's just not a good look. And why the fuck is y'all hating so bad? She not even fucking with certain people. But you can't say who's who and what's what with that situation. Lord, one of my nurses is texting me, y'all. Yeah, she should be able to edit that part out because it was right towards the end. And maybe just do, you know, she know what to do. Edit that little part out and then maybe put like a exit song. You know, maybe she could play her anthem at the end. But yeah, she can edit it out. Hey, Tay Bay. Welcome. Welcome. Hey, everyone. Happy, what's today? Tuesday? Happy Tuesday. Last night was wild as fuck, baby. Listen, before I went to sleep, because I had to go to bed because Babe had to get up. So I had to make, if I go to bed, I know she'll go to bed. If I stay up, she gonna try to stay up. She gonna wake up. She not gonna rest peacefully. You know. So last thing I remember, last night I remember Krista was saying she was sick. She was eating the crackers. I was trying to decipher what it was and trying to make Babe go to sleep, you know. Like, Babe, go to bed. Get some rest. Go to sleep, Babe. If you catch my drift. Baby, so I remember Misty hitting the link. She got on the link, immediately cut the cam on. She showed that she was drinking Cola Rossi. I remember her sitting up there chilling, kicking off shit, talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Her and Lemon was flirting. They was talking about her smoking cigarettes. And then I started dozing off. So when I had woke up, because I always wake up because I'm in perimenopause. So for some fucking reason, I got to wake up. I remember Shamar was on the panel, but I couldn't really catch it because I was tired. So I woke up, went to the bathroom, came back down, lay back down. But I remember when Babe woke up this morning, when I woke up and Babe was up, because she got up, I remember Lemon still being live. But I actually thought Babe was just chilling, just watching, you know, because like my stuff is on autoplay. So I'm thinking she just watching a replay or something, just chilling, trying to get her bearings together. And then she ended up cutting on, she like cartoons, so she ended up cutting on Family Guy or some shit. Still cutting a fool. I'm like, Babe, go to sleep, you know. But she was up. But I thought that was like a replay or something. So I get up, y'all. Let me tell you. Hey, YouTube cameras. Auntie Donna, hey, beautiful. So I get up. When I finally get up, I get up, you know, I get my daughter up for school. I kind of take a cat nap while she getting dressed. Make sure she had her breakfast and stuff. You know, got her up, took her to school. So I once I dropped her off, I'm like, boom, let me see what YouTube camera's talking about because I had went to sleep. So I'm like, shit, I know YouTube camera's gonna do the recap. Bitch, listen. Bitch, I could open this motherfucking YouTube while I'm sitting at the light, turning off the street my daughter's school on. I click this motherfucking red app and I say, Lemon still live? Now we know recently he has been still live. And something just told me to click because I'm like, you know, I'm going to click and see because there was a bunch of people in there. So I'm like, what the hell? I'm thinking he done woke up and just drunk talking shit, child. No, that Misty is going the fuck in, baby. Going the fuck in. Dragging Krista. Dragging YouTube cameras. Talking about she gonna take her spot. She got a motherfucker. She said YouTube cameras got a British accent. She got up there and talked about Shakim, talked about how she couldn't stand him and she would fight him and fuck him up. Listen, they were trying to say she didn't. Yes, she did. We was there. It wasn't in the middle of the night. It was, so when I clicked in, it was about 7:50 in the morning. So it was from that time frame. So I watched on and off for about an hour. I went and dropped down, said hey to YouTube cameras, and then I went back. But yeah, she did say, she didn't like Shakim and all that shit. She said that. Now I don't know if that part got recorded because I remember when I clicked in, it was like the 10-hour mark. So I don't know if that part is going to show up, but she did say that. Yeah, she did say that. Yeah, but she was going hard. Baby, she was going hard. And we was in the chat like, girl, like we was, egging her on because she was having a good time. She was funny. Baby, when she called Krista Hagatha, I almost threw my motherfucking phone out. Lord, ATL Gale, hey baby, happy Tuesday. Thank you for coming. Well, I have seen Misty in the chats before. I'm not gonna lie. I have. But girl, bitch, nigga, bro, sis, whoever the fuck here. When I tell you, baby, she was going in, I said, ooh, Krista gonna cuss her out. I said, Krista gonna wear that ass out. And I mean, I don't know how it, but when I tell you, she held them numbers this morning until she dropped down. We were there. Mods was in there. Molly was there. Sassy was there. Ghetto was there. Film Slick was there. Like, we were in there, baby. And we don't know who P-Bon Pizarro. We don't know. All I know is I had stepped away because my dog had the zoomies and it was getting on my nerves. But I had my TV. It was on my TV. I heard the commotion, but I remember Chit Chat was up there. And I heard her say chit chat again. So I'm guessing they did the same thing they did last time with the Lady Snoop situation and used chit chat. Am I correct, y'all? For those who were actively there when it happened? I think that's how it went. I think they used chit chat's thumbnail or something. I could be wrong, but I know she got P-Bomb, but I didn't see it because I had walked away. But y'all, yeah, that damn baby Misty was in there, and I ain't gonna lie, we got her some subbies. We told her, girl, go live. If you gonna get on here and cut a fool like this, you might as well. Shit, me and Chat Rap was the worst though. Me, Chat Rap, and Sassy, and that's why they was saying Sassy and Ghetto. Something about a play or something, cause we was all there. We was all there. We was egging around because she was a Kiki. You know what I'm saying? She was doing she was giving female lemon energy. She was saying absolutely. She was the the lifestyle cost that you don't know. I'm on demon time. Like, she was giving that motherfucking energy. And I was here for it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Ruby, baby. Yeah, she was giving that energy. I don't think so. Maybe some of the interactions to her may have been a play, YouTube cameras, but I really don't think that her coming up was a play. I just don't. I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm not always right. Our perception is our reality. But I think some of that was true, but it was funny. Either way, it was fucking funny. Do you hear me? It was motherfucking funny. She was kicking the shit off. We had a good motherfucking time this morning. Choctaw, hey, beautiful. Hey, beautiful. Welcome. When I tell y'all, we was having a good time this morning. And then Krista woke up. And then she just said she was taking a shower, dropped down. Then she came back and she dropped down. Then she thought that Lemon dropped Misty, but that wasn't the case. Her phone must have just checked out. Maybe it was a glitch or something. Maybe she moved, but she got dropped. And I'm telling y'all, when Misty dropped, hey, Riverflow, hey, beautiful, thank you for coming through. The number started dwindling down, and everybody kind of just went their own separate way. I ended up going back to sleep because I ain't have to work today. So I was like, fuck it, I'm about to take advantage of getting all this sleep because y'all know when I work, I do work. So and that was interesting, girl, boy, bro, sis, whoever in here. But bitch, when I tell you she was cutting a motherfucking fool. Then I seen a clip of her twerking because Kevin, is it Kevin Kelly? And shout out to Kevin Kelly. I just subbed to Kevin Kelly today. They got a few clips of her last night, baby. And she was getting, and that girl got a big, when you talk about a BBW, she got it. She tall, she plus size, but she got them curves. She stood up. That's okay, Ruby. Baby, she stood up and all them ass and the hips. I said, damn, she could give me some of them hips. Y'all know I done lost a little bit of weight, so my booty ain't as big as it used to be. You know, I ain't never have a big old ghetto booty anyway, but baby, when I tell you she was serving, and she didn't drop it like it was hot, but baby definitely let it down like it was warm. And I'm like, look at her with all this ass and titties. And then she's like, I'm 5'8". That's a nice height for a woman. I ain't gonna lie. You know, they always say tall men love short women. I don't know about that. Cause see, when tall men get close to a woman that has a little bit of height, they like that. I don't think she had a BBL, Catherine. That looked like real big girl body. What she had going on, because she had the thick plus size arms. She had the big breasts. You could see her fupa, even though her shirt was flared. You could tell she had a fupa. You know, her butt was big. Her hips was wide, but it didn't look formed. You know what I'm saying? Like how the BBLs look formed. Which is why sometimes if people already got a wide hip structure and they get a BBL, it's harder to tell versus the people that have a narrow hip structure. It protrudes more so with them. But she had the thick ass legs, them big thick Amazon legs. I was like, this girl is cutting up, baby. I am here for it. Do you hear me? And we know she was getting lit for real, for real. Now, I respect the motherfucker that's gonna get, she say, I'm on demon time, baby. I drink for real. Yes. She said, I drink for real. I was like, ooh wee. Hey, Buddha baby, how beautiful. Baby, I said, ooh wee. And then I guess why everybody want Tracy to cuss Lemon out? That's just not the dynamics they have. Y'all might as well give it up on that. I keep saying that. Give it up on that. Tracy's not going to do it. Y'all in the uproar because Tracy's standing with Sour Patch. Y'all wondering why Tracy won't go against Krista. Tracy has her own mind. And Tracy gonna stand where she gonna stand and just, hey, that's what she doing. I mean, I've had people ask me why I like Jay Dunn. Jay Dunn ain't never did nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? How could you be so in love? Pizarro ain't never did nothing to me. I meet people at face value. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that's just how Tracy is standing. Like, she understands. She been around here long enough to know. She know what the game is. She know what it is. And she doing what she do the way she want to do it. And why y'all mad at it? That's all I gotta say. But yeah, I did tune into a little bit of her live. But then I was like, let me go ahead and see if Pizarro okay, because that's some crazy shit. You know what, Choctaw? I don't really think. Sometimes I'll be like, it would be good because we love a good old-fashioned Tracy drag. But then again, sometimes I sit back and be like, I don't think it'd really be worth it because I don't think he would fight back with her. Like, it's kind of like, that's not what I want to see. Do I want to see him and Krista go at it? Hell yeah. Do I want to see him go at it with certain people? No. Now, what I do want to say is, hey, Bird. But, okay, so our Choctaw, I don't know if you remember a day or so ago, Lemon had came to me because he thought that I was throwing shade at him. I wasn't. I was just commenting on the scenario that was going on. And when I hit Lemon's link, I told Lemon, I said, you know, even if I did have something to say to you, it's hard to do that because of the way his panel is set up. You can't really have, like, you got to catch him right in the beginning or some shit. But to try to have a conversation where you can address certain things or try to get your point across, it's just not going to happen on his panel. So even if that was the case with Tracy already know if she want to say some shit or get some shit off, she going to have to click her own link. Just like a lot of us do. You know what I'm saying? And even Envy said it, like, even if he said the same thing, even if he did want to come and be like, all right, Lemon, I don't like this, or, you know what I'm saying, chop it up, it's not going to happen on this panel. And depending on the time of day, like, even for me, I might hit the link and then Uppity come up there cussing me out or whatever the hell she doing, or Lady Dimples might come up there cussing me out or some shit. So even if I'm trying to have a conversation with Lemon, it really ain't going to happen. Even if he try to agree to say it's going to happen, it's not. It's just not. Yolanda, we all know some of that is a play. Now, it's up to us to use our discernment to decipher what is and what isn't, right? But we all run and do what we do, and we do it differently. I do want to know, Kristen, this is a mature adult question. I'm not going to say you don't have a backbone, because I see sometimes that you allow certain things go on and you say that's just what you're doing. You're choosing to do it. And then there's other times where you will cuss them out, whatever. That's between you and Lemon. I want to know, if you were planning to take a real life trip with someone and you started investing into that and y'all was planning to do something, why would you cancel for some internet YouTube? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't think Lemon would be butthurt about that. That's real life. You know what I'm saying? If you want to branch off and go get some real life peen or go hang out with some people in real life, like, why would you cancel that? And I'm just asking. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if landlord came out and said something, that's just my honest to God question. Why did you cancel it for the sake of Lemon? Because if it's some coochie in the air in real life for Lemon, baby, he going to get it. I mean, I feel like some people say when he take his breaks, maybe he hanging out with somebody he dating or getting some coot or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever's going on. But that's just my question. Like, if that's really what happened, why did you cancel? Like, that's real life. That's a trip. Go have fun. I mean, this shit's still gonna be here. If you gonna link up with landlord, he gonna bang you, because I'm on a vertical, because I'm trying to do a little different, and you about to get piped down, baby. Ruby. Ruby, I've seen people in wheelchairs that still pipe down and get piped down. Oh, he has a woman already. Okay, so I didn't know. I know seeing landlord around in the streets, but I don't know like details about him. So their meetup was just going to be a simple like, hey, let's get together and hang out. Like, I don't know the details of that. But all I know was what was presented and what she has said and what I heard him say. I don't know anything else beyond that. But still, Ruby, I'm fucking dead. But still, with that being said, why would you, like, I don't know. I guess because I be outside, I know how to cut this shit off. Like, right now I'm chilling. Y'all know about my car situation and different things like that. So I'm not kicking it as much. And then this job situation, we're having to be on call and, but trust him, I be outside. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I just don't understand why you would cancel it. I mean, but hey, to each his own. I'm just asking a question. Don't y'all motherfuckers go over there and tell her I'm dragging her, because if I know how to do that if that's what I want to do. But that's not what this is. I'm asking a legit question. Or I mean, if it could have just been an innocent trip, like y'all going and just hanging out. Hey, they say they have a friendship and a rapport, so I don't feel like that would be inappropriate. They already talk on the phone and have personal conversations, so I mean they're grown. Hey guys, plan. Welcome, 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 welcome. Shout out to my motherfucking rainbow family. Y'all coming through. I got some new subbies too, y'all. Um, I want you guys to just try to help me get to my, my 1,000 subbies and help me get my watch hours up so I can start doing a members only live. So we can really kick some shit off there in a space where my lesbian friends can truly, truly feel comfortable. So let's just get me there. It is free to help me get there. It don't cost much. Even when I do, my memberships and all that, when that time comes, I'm going to make them very affordable and very reasonable. So, somebody, who was it that made a comment yesterday in my live and said, welcome to LaDawn's garden. And the reason I think I'm going to stick with that is because, I like to garden in flowers. I love my flowers. So that's what this is my garden. That's what we going to tag it as. This is the garden. I did the lesbian panel. I did it Sunday night. I did tell Ruby I was gonna go live again last night, but it was a lot going on. Then my daughter wanted to cook, so I had to get up and run to the store. And babe is spoiled, and but if y'all want me to do an impromptu one, I can probably do one tomorrow. If y'all want me to just do one just to actually be able to drop the link and people come up and talk. Shout out to Hazel Diane who came up. She hit the link. We had a good old conversation. I had a good old time with her. No, I don't have memberships yet. You have to have at least 1,000 subscribers. And to become monetized, you need 4,000 watch hours. Yeah, guys, plan. You need 4,000 watch hours. I actually am, depending on something, I'm doing some things different. Now, let me tell you what happened. Babe was saying something about maybe starting to go live on TikTok too. I am monetized on TikTok. So sometimes I may go live over there just because I can do things like maybe play music and do different things. I love to play music. And I know I can't do a lot of that over here. I want to have kick off and have certain parties and stuff. I'm not privy to Twitch and how to use Twitch. So I am going to start me and babe going to start going live on TikTok. She like going live on TikTok. I've seen her interact on TikTok. So that may be another thing. What I will probably do is go live over here for a minute, maybe 20, 30 minutes, get everybody talk. And then I think I came back. I can also start doing TikToks where I can play music and do different things like that. Because like I said, I already got over 1,000 followers over there. I also got a nice amount on Lemonade, which is weird. But shout out to my homegirl, Mina. Shout out to some of my people that's in the clouds that know me in real life, that know me from IMVU and Second Life. I know y'all here. When y'all drop down, just say LaDawn. Like I said, the last live, y'all got to see who Lala was, but I do not go by that over here. That was a different time and a different life. Yeah. So no, TikTok is definitely gonna be on the horizon. And like I said, what I would do is for those who may not be as privy to TikTok, because some people still not. I'll go live here first, chill for a minute, and then we take it over there. Yeah, girl. And Mina, shout out to you and the fam bam, girl. I know all is well, but I do miss seeing y'all sometime. But I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I'm about to make some big revisions. I'm actually I was supposed to start school in October. I am starting in January. So I will have a lot more time on my hands. I'm sorry, Quentin. My cat just looked at me like he wanted to scratch the hell out of my eyeballs. Did Pizarro go back live? Is she okay? But she might be dealing with them kids right now. Yep, Pizza might be dealing with her kids. So the reason I ended up clicking the link, I'll get on here and talk. But we was all at Pizarro's and somebody P-bombed her again. Hey, Miss Gerald. Girl, did you go to Hondros or somewhere different? Hit me up on the back end. Hey, Miss Gerald, it's so good to see you. I love me some Miss Gerald. But yeah, somebody P-bombed Pizarro. Right? And the conversation was getting good. If y'all don't know who Pizarro is, we call her Pizarro, we call her Pizza. For them, some of you who do not know or may not know, her name on here is Seeking Real Knowledge. And then at the last bit of her name, it's like a little circle, a black circle. Okay. Mina. Yeah, hit me up on the back end. But yeah, so somebody P-bombs her. Oh, hold on, guys playing. What was your question? I had got a phone call, y'all. You right, you right. So you don't have memberships yet. No, I don't have memberships. What's your handle on TikTok? My handle on TikTok is my YouTube handle. Hey, Lemon. Hey, Lemon. Y'all was getting ready to get good in that conversation, child. Lemon ain't gonna do it. Lemon is a protected mod, but Lemon is also mine because Lemon supports me. He shouts me out. Fuck with him. But if you go to my channel, and where you go find all the links and stuff and find all our business and views and shit, my Instagram, my TikTok, and my email is there. But yeah, my handles is the same. It's just LaDawn as like on YouTube. Yes. Oh, so Linda, what time you going live, bro? I know. Yeah, they be hating on the content. That shit be pissing me off. That shit be pissing me all the way off. But then y'all sit up and let certain motherfuckers just kick off and do some of the most random shit. Oh, look at that. He did it. Let me go to your Instagram too. Make sure you do that. Because I did go ahead and so if I see something where I be like, bro, what you doing, I can do that. Because that's what you're asking for. So point noted, right? Also, I don't know if you was paying attention, but while I got you here in reference to the conversations you was having on your live yesterday, a lot of us was saying talk to Beans and Sour Patch on the back end and have those conversations without the fluff and stuff because I think it should be had, bro. I think it should be had. I think that you should handle that situation and have that conversation when you not busy hustling on YouTube. You hustling, you drinking, you doing your 1-2. I can tell that some things you are passionate about and you always say address things, so you're here, so that's why I'm doing it. I would really, really love for you to have that conversation with those two ladies on the back end. And honestly, I would love for it to stay there. Whatever y'all choose to do, however y'all choose to handle it, I would just love for that to stay there. That way you don't have everybody else in the back and just filtering in and saying what they're saying, because like even yesterday when she dropped down and she like, I'm not doing anything with my mind stick or whatever, she didn't even see that I was even one that said, hey, no, you're not timing people out. You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys plan. I'm not, you're not doing that. But that's one of the things I would really love for you to do. So that way it ain't no me dragging you saying, oh, you need to talk to them and fuck them bitches and all that shit. No, that's I said it in the chat yesterday too, several times. Well, it's not about that because sometimes even when you in the situation, Yolanda, right, that's true, Lemon. Sometimes it's just, this is why we're severing ties. This is why I'm doing A, B, and C. You know what I'm saying? They don't always have to be a cutoff, I mean, if he chooses to do it that way, I respect that. But I'm just offering my suggestion and my opinion, because he did ask me to, hey, if you think of something, you got something to say, just speak your mind. But that's my thoughts with that. Thank you for sharing on my TikTok and modding for that hot 30 seconds lemon. You gonna have these girls in an uproar now. Shit. You gonna have them in an uproar. But yes, listen, lemon going live. I cannot wait. But see, that's me being a sage. But as I've gotten older, I try to be more thoughtful of the person, because I had in my past, baby, when I tell, even with a job, I don't give a fuck. Fuck this job. Fuck this job. Fuck this relationship. The only thing I don't say fuck you to is my children. But when it comes to anything else, please. But I have learned that sometimes a conversation need to be had. And it's not just because you're trying to get them. It's just for you. That's the best way to heal and to move on and to free yourself of that situation. Put all the cards on the table. Make y'all amends and you can move the fuck on. Because like I said, I know Leo men. I have 2 brothers that's Leos. I was married to one. That's what's been in my life. So I'm a Sag. I grew up with 2 Leos. My other brother's are Aries. So I know how they roll. And Leos have a tendency to have blind loyalty. They have the tendency to be loyal to a default. And it can sometimes hurt them. Yeah, and that's fine. I mean, so that's what I'm saying. I'm appreciative of you responding and saying, you know what, now just ain't the time. But we having a conversation. You saying it's an opportunity for that, but right now I'ma just chill. So let me ask you why you here, because I did miss a lot of your live last night. So just to confirm, because y'all always tell you I'm a horse's mouth bitch. Krista is Mrs. Lemon. And Misty is Queen Lemon. That's what we going with? Because people trying to figure out who's who and what's in this situation. And shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank you for my few little likes. I appreciate y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I do appreciate y'all. Being a new content creator, sometimes getting crazy, sometimes chilling, having a little fun, kicking back, talking shit, sometimes irritating the fuck out of people. I love it. Y'all can talk shit. I sleep good at night, baby. Me and my cat, my old cat, because he think he my daddy. Lemon might have left, but I would love to have an answer to that question. Okay. Thank you. My next question is, Lemon, before you go, because I know you be shaking and baking. You made a statement that you would fuck her. Was you just talking shit, trying to just kick the shit off? What's up, 3x3? Well, YouTube cameras, he said he got to get to know her a little bit more before he can substantiate that. But I'm just going off what he said, and I'm trying to figure out, is she fuckable or not? Because he said he would fuck her. So, like, I'm always for a good situation of blowing the back out. Oh, yeah. Listen, when I ain't see her last night, when she stood up with all that ass and titties, I said, God damn. Hey, DC Kool-Aid and Lisa Production. Hey, boo. YouTube cameras, I love me a nice build BB. And it was just like, she looked like she really has a good time. But she stood up. I said, woo, that's a lot of woman. And it's in all the right places. Yes, that's what I said too when I seen it. I said, my God, today. That's a lot of women. You got to be a big, tall nigga to handle that. I mean, I know it's some short niggas that might try to handle that, but when I think about A nigga getting at that. I want to see a big tall nigga slinging her ass around. And let me, you tall and you a little thick. You ain't no skinny. Yeah, yeah. I did enjoy her. And she, man, she was holding your numbers this morning, bro. I know you was asleep, but when I tell you she was we were in there. We were tuned the fuck in. Muffy, who got that much ass? You? Let me find out Muffy walking around here with the Amazon body. I'm short, so that ain't gonna never happen. I'm 5'5" in heels. Choctaw, that's a good question. Choctaw wants to know what it is that you see in older women. Um, Choctaw, I the person I'm with now, I'm not that much older than her, but she actually prefers the women to be a little older. Um, I don't think it's about looking for a mother figure. I think more relaxed people may gravitate toward older women, and I'm just speaking from what my babe told me. I can't speak for women. Um, I think it's because if they more chilled back, more of a homebody, you know what I'm saying? They not kind of living a life that a lot of their peers is living. When they try to maybe date people in their age range, you know, shit hit different nowadays. Everybody trying to be an Instagram model. Everybody trying to do all this shit. Bitches don't know how to cook. They don't know how to clean. It's so many levels to that and layers to that. You know what I'm saying? Or just be maybe that mental, that maturity that an older woman gives. Like, as I know, I'm not the same as I was at 35 or 30 or 25. Yeah. I think it's a maturity thing. Hey, ODS. Hey, babe. Lemon does a lot of shaming, y'all. Y'all got to be able to decipher between what's what. But it's very evident and clear Lemon likes a woman. He don't like younger women. It's very evident to see that. Some of the younger women, he'll say they pretty or whatever, but he ain't, you know, gawking over them and drooling and shit. That's just not what that is. But I can see why. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I grew up around men. I ask my brothers all kind of questions. Why you like older women? Why you like white women? You know, why do you like Latino women? Why do you like this? And they tell me why. Well, I'm 41, so I really wouldn't want a 70-year-old man. But when I was younger, I did like older men. But that's because being younger, they was able to afford me the things that I wanted to do. Now that I'm older, I'm not. No, I don't want you, Grandpa. What the fuck? ODS had a great live yesterday. ODS, I saw them dragging me the motherfucker for filth in your chat. I was loving it. I kept coming in and out. Then by the time I finally sat down, he was leaving. I'm like, these people hate my motherfucking guts. Please. I talk about dirty, nasty dykes all the time, and I'm a lesbian. It's when you're dragging and talking shit and having fun, that's totally different. That doesn't mean that you can't be attracted to a plus size person. I'm like, ooh, ODS got the girls out, baby, and they ain't funny. How is she a nurse? And I salute to Pizarro because Pizarro was like, and the fuck? How is she a nurse? But Lemon said something today that made absolutely a lot of sense. You can never have too much money. Millionaires don't become millionaires and keep their money by getting $1 million and sitting down. Money is everlasting. Like I said, I was truly just having fun that night. I was high. I was kicking back, hitting a link. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, my reason was legit, but it was just really all in fun. But I didn't lie. And that's the part I'm like, damn, a bitch telling the motherfucking truth. But you know what? I can't lie. But you know what? My supporters love me and they looked out for me either way. So I'm grateful for that. But yeah, ODS chat was tearing my motherfucking ass up. Lemon, I think ODS chat tore me up yesterday more than your chat did the day of. I was like, damn. Hey, Lady K. Now, Lemon, can I ask you another question? Have you and Lady K reconciled, you know, the differences and handled that situation? Baby, if you ain't getting dragged in the beef sector, you ain't doing something right. Now, Lemon, is that some, now y'all both hear horse's mouth now? Is that something that's going to happen? And it don't have to, again, when I ask these questions, they don't technically have to happen on YouTube, y'all. These are two grown adults. Grown people can talk and move on. And that's the only reason I'm asking. She here. I fuck with her. I support her. Um, and you was saying like, no, he did say no, she don't do that. She's not like that. That's not how she give it up. She's really just a subby. Like he did say that. He did say that. So Miss Lady K, I said, I know you driving. It's after school time. I get it. Mine's get out at 2:30, so I get to grab her and come home. And she, you know, my baby, she do her own thing. But Lady K, are you up to potentially having a conversation with Lemon? Y'all talking to things out and just kind of clearing the air for y'all in, because you have been a supporter for him and you are in his Discord. And just so those blurred lines can get taken care of and crossed out. And you don't have to answer now. You can put an emoji. If you put a sad face and it's no, fuck him. If you put a happy face, then it's like, okay, we can do that. Please, I get what you're saying. But again, all right, the conversation is it's gonna be held. But again, when Lemon goes live and when Lemon is, I guess, in the Discord, he's doing something different. It's not so much as that he's sitting down having heartfelt conversations. You know what I'm saying? It's different. So that's the only reason I'm asking. He's here. It ain't a bunch of people. It ain't a lot going on. We can get direct answers. Both of the horses is here. I'm getting it from the horse's mouth. So that's the only reason I'm asking here, is because these are things that I can't get to or ask when he's in his space. So y'all see that? So hey, I would love to see how that goes. Whether y'all want to do it on YouTube or do it on the back end and just a private conversation. Hell, y'all can even do it here. It's a safe space here. Y'all hit the link. Y'all talk it out. Y'all clear the air. Um, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But I would just love to see that happen, because I heard him saying yesterday, no, she not like that. So I can tell um that for her, he does have some type of sentiment for that situation. Yeah, Sour Patch said, take her shit. She good. Sour Patch said, take her motherfucking shit. She bowing out gracefully, nigga. Sour Patch said she ain't got time for this whole shit no more. Y'all not gonna keep dog piling on her. Lemmy, what you cooking? I didn't say Lemmy was a child. You took the wrench, right? If I was mistaken, he said say less last night. And he did. So please, I'm not saying Lemon is a child, but I mean, I just have conversations. I have conversations. I ask questions. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting to some of the things that people aren't always able to get to. And Pizarro was trying to get to it, and then they motherfucking P-bombed. So I'm just asking questions. These are the questions I wanted to ask. So right. But please, you also got to remember, this is not, I think sometimes when people come on here and they're looking at certain things, some of this shit is just not real life. Like some of it is and some of it isn't. When I see dudes on here cutting up and I see that that's how their character, that's who they're tuning into. And I learned that back with Sinetter. You and I used to watch Sinetter and all of them. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, this, I learned, okay, this is this person's character. This is not particularly maybe 100% what this person may do in their real life. Because what was that one dude with the bald head and the ponytail? And when Mother was talking about motherfucking what's the dude, QB? I kept thinking of him. Anybody that used to watch Sonetta, y'all know who I'm talking about. I cannot chicken strips and French fries. I mean, that is a kid's meal. What the fuck was his name? It was something Ra. I wish Shakim was here because I know Shakim know. And Lady K, sis, keep it that way. When you and Lemon have your conversation, I hope that it brings some peace and clarity. And sis, like I keep telling you, just, stay in the background. They ain't even talk about the shit no more. I'm just bringing this question. Maybe they is, but I'm just bringing it up because y'all two here. Like I told you, just stand down from that shit. What the fuck is dude's name? And remember, he had his son. For those of you who know, he even had his son haircut like that. He used to be in all that Egyptian hieroglyphic stuff. Damn, I can't think of his name. It was Shah something, not Shakim Ra. Please do not, but it was something that kind of aligned with that name. I'm gonna go look him up, y'all, and then I'm gonna post a picture of him. That's what I'll do. I'm gonna go look him up. I'm gonna post a picture. And I swear to God, when Mother was dragging QB yesterday, that man popped in my motherfucking head. I could not stop laughing. Shout out to Treasure Lane, baby, because that live yesterday was good. Not Young Pharaoh. What's the other one? Where is Barn Dog? Barn Dog knows exactly who I'm talking about. That's how long I've been on here. I knew Barn Dog from Sonetta. Maybe one day I'll drop down in the chat for my old name. Ivy, I ain't got shit going on over here. Just talking shit. Hey, Arif. Arif, do you remember the one dude that used to be on Sonetta that shaved his head bald, but he had the ponytail with the braids? Pazar got P-bombed, and I went live to kind of see what was going on and see if she was coming back or whatever, and just kick some shit off because I'm bored. Arif, did you used to be in Sonetters? Damn, where's Barn Dog at? Because I know Barn Dog know. You know who I'm talking about. What the fuck was his name? Chakra something. Chakra something. Yes, she just got P-bomb. Like, let's see, it's been up just about an hour because I went live shortly right after it happened. Yes, Tay-Bay, you know who I'm talking about. It was Chakra something. Chakra, not Chakra King, because y'all throwing me off because y'all got these names. It was, damn. Damn, I can't think of that name. And I know if Barn Dog dropped down, he know. All right, so here's another horse's mouth question. Lemon, you still here? Dark skinned dude, yes. Let me see if my iPad charged. Not the STI sector. Big Man TV, you the only one that don't like my booty. I'm gonna rob you for your snacks. Keep playing with me. Damn. Chakra something. I'm gonna post this picture. Okay. All right. So, horse's mouth questions. Hey, Miss Stacy. Lemon's here. Envy is here. What is going on with y'all? Is there a conversation to be had? Is there something to talk about? The lines are crossed. Everybody's giving their opinions. You know, things have been said. Chakra King. There we go. That's him. Yep. Because remember Labudo. Was it Labudo that used to do like a cameo of him? Not a cameo, but like a parody of him. Yeah, Stacy, you know who I'm talking about. Chakra King. That's his name. Okay, back to you, Envy. So y'all got that answer. I'm asking a question. Like, what is y'all doing? You know, I like y'all. Fuck with both of y'all. There's a lot of blurred lines and mixed conversations and misunderstandings. Yeah, Ra Ambrose or something. Yep, y'all getting close. It's Ambrose, not King. Ambrose. something Ambrose, but it's like a Shara Ambrose or Shock Ambrose something shit. Um, is this so? I'm not gonna get the horse's mouth question. Is this is y'all banter and y'all kind of just going along with it? Um, like what's going on with that? Shaka, there we go. Tebe got it. Shaka Ambrose. Shaka Ambrose. Tebe got it. Yep, that's him. That's who it was that I was thinking about when Treasure Lane was dragging QB, baby. I was like, oh my God, why did he pop up in my head, y'all? Hey, Miss Stacy. Yes, it's Shaka Ambrose. Yes. And that man was crazy. Remember, he was, I don't know how much I know about that. I'm about to go down memory lane. Yes, um, remember he was doing all the videos and stuff? Dude was fried. He cut his son hair off like that. That shit was crazy. She still covers Chakra. She still be trolling their ass. Man. Okay, I got another phone call. Hold on. Yeah, Shaka Ambrose. All y'all cooking. I'm gonna throw some wings in the oven in a minute. Um, but my daughter came home and ate leftovers. Is she? Damn. When I started coming over to the beef sector, I stopped watching that. Big Man TV probably prefers a more wide bottom envy. Some men like a wide bottom woman, and I'm not wide at the bottom. I'm a thick woman. I got a little curve, but I do not have a wide bottom. I don't have very wide hips at all, so that ain't nothing new shit. Okay, Lemon. Yeah, Queen's Throne still go live. She still posts. I'm still sub to her, but I mean, I guess I had to just drop down. I used to be on her panel, believe it or not. When Octavia used to come over there, when she was cool with Judah Nazara, when China used to hit the link. Who else was it? It was a couple of people. I used to be on her panel. I hit her link a couple of times. Yes, I did. But back then, my name was the realest to ever do it. I can't have to keep bringing that name up. Because I used to mod for her. I used to mod for Uncle Suge. A couple of other people. Aunt T. Yeah. Um, but she do a lot of true crime. Yes, Stacy, I am the realest to ever do it. Go look at my, when you get a second, go look at my email. Yes, that's me. I am the realest to ever do it. Yes, that's me. Yes, that's me. Yes. Remember when what's the one dude from Baltimore went and opened up and exposed all Napasta motherfucking pictures and nudes? Yes. I still got the same email. You go back, this page was created in 2021. Yes, that's me. I am the realest to ever do it. Because if you remember, even back then, I used to always have that purple cartoon character from Steven Universe. Yep, that's me, girl. Mm-hmm. Shit, the beef sector is truly a melting pot. I know we got our OGs and all that, but all of us come from somewhere. Yeah, that's me. You remember that cartoon? I used to have that picture. I used to be on. It used to be Octavius. It used to be me. It used to be a couple of other people. I don't know if they changed their names or not. But China used to hit up. That was around the time when everybody was finding out MU was a liar and shit. I don't know what she doing now. Don't go start no shit now, cause I don't know what the fuck she do now. But yeah, we used to hit the link. We used to be on that bitch all night. Yes, yes. How I even found Queen's Throne is I was fucking with Sonetta and Natasha Die. Remember when Natasha kept saying that she didn't flag Queen's Throne? And Queen's Throne dropped them motherfucking receipts? From that point on, I had been subbed to her. She used to drag the shit out of Claudiva too. Man, those was the days. Yeah. My question was for you and Manco TV. I was just asking, like, what's really going on with you two? Is this just like your normal banter between y'all two? Um, is it a conversation gonna be held? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on with that situation, Lemon? That's what I was asking, and I was asking that. No, she'll never be cool with Claudiva. Um, I was just asking what y'all situation was because a lot of people are saying things. I'm kind of staying out of it because I do fuck with both of y'all, and I know y'all do have a history that extends beyond my knowledge. So I'm like, shit, while I got y'all both here, y'all know, I say horse's mouth. I'm the queen of the horse's mouth. I'm the queen of calling the motherfucker out right then and there. As you can see, limit with the Star Pack situation. That's why when she lied to me, I tore her ass up. I asked you questions twice and you lied both times. I can't support that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Auntie. Oh, I fucking love when Auntie would have those motherfucking purges, baby. Them purges go hard. Victim on. I used to fuck with Victim on a lot. I used to be in Victim on's live when he used to be taking his daughter to school and everything. Yeah, fuck what y'all say about Victim on. He take care of his child. Active dad. When he used to be with them dogs and shit. Miss Betty Boop and her husband used to be cutting up. Man, that was a time in the black sector. A time was had back then. Yes, I was there. I was actually in the live when they interviewed Suge's daughter. And remember, Napak came back and tried to cop deuces. She did the Sour Patch. Remember when Vic DeMond used to troll the fuck? Everybody trolled the fuck out of True Freeman. Yeah, I was there. Yep, PDP, I was there. So back when I first used to go on Signetter, it was on another page. Lady K, he's not the most honest of people. That's where you have to separate the YouTube situation from his real life situation. Okay, so let me say it's not a big issue between him and Envy, but I felt the way, so I had to address some things. Cool, that's what Lemon is saying. Envy, I'm still waiting on your answer. Yes, they tried to put a jacket on Suge, and then Qualadiva come up with her ass. Listen, man. Then MU put a jacket on motherfucking remember the cabins in the woods situation with old dude? Envy, that's what I'm here for. Leave me alone. I just be having to prove things. I remember when Arif couldn't understand why I was calling him that. I'm like, bro, I've been around. Yeah, Sinetta, that shit back then with Sinetta with the whole Brother Polite situation. Oh my God. They tore his ass up over Brother Polite. Then everybody else started coming out with issues, and then, the whole shit with African Bambaataa, then old dude that went to jail and they was trying to defend him, and them Hebrew Israelites was crazy as fuck. Yeah, yeah, that's Queen's Thrones people. Yep, Hassan Campbell, yep. Man. And it's crazy because out of all them, you look at some of the people who was getting big and then they fucked up. I just seen a video of young Pharaoh. And I was like, this dude is really out here fucked up. Look, I'm boring everybody talking about that old shit. But no, this is for those of us who've been around. So Yeah, this might get a little bit past y'all, but just to confirm, Lemon said ain't no beef. It was just some things he just had a disagreement with. He just wanted to address them. Envy is kind of like, I'm not gonna even respond to that shit because Envy always say this. They, I know this is their normal banter. That's why I said no. Pharaoh was in jail for a minute and he just got out, but he looked crazy as fuck. Yeah, I think my daughter done went to sleep. I don't know what it is about these teens and these preteens. They get out of school and want to go to bed. Oh yeah. You know who else popped up in my news feed the other day? K Butter. I ain't challenging my brain. I'm having fun. Leave me alone, Envy. You know what? Wait till you go live. I'm gonna come harass the shit out of you. I'm gonna just make up shit. I might even ask you about misunderstood. You better leave me alone. Did she ever find her ring? Oh shit. Did she? Envy, they was tearing you a new asshole at that time. I didn't know who the hell you was, but I was tuned the fuck in. Well, you know what I meant. Q butter, K butter, Q butter. Oh shit. You be walking around here looking crazy. We was all in Tracy live watching that shit. Yeah, Q butter popped up in my shit. Don't get quiet now, Envy. You tried to take MU to Lenox Mall and she was trying to go to the crack house down on Martin Luther King Boulevard. You was taking her to the wrong motherfucking places, bro. Man, I used to watch Sheffy and them and Unc. Oh my God, that's how I first found out about Discord. I used to watch Sheffy and them and Unc. I'm gonna tell you how so deep I used to be in that shit. I bought Unc's books. It's a couple of books I bought from the conscious sector because I like to read. Lemon, why is this sick? You know you having a good time over here. Petey, I remember that. Man, it was a lot of time. Remember when she used to get high and be on the floor? Remember when she had the whole debacle where they were saying she was humping a teddy bear? And remember the one dude that was from overseas? Remember when she was kicking it with the one remember man, you had a lot going on, baby. If y'all don't know, MU had a lot going on. She used to record herself high as a motherfucking kite. Yeah, the dog and then the toy. Remember she was doing the ballet dancing or whatever the hell she had going. Oh my God, them was the days. Remember when Claudiva was fat and then skinny and she went over she went to New York to see old boy. I can't think of his name. And the wife popped out and was trying to fuck her up and people had to send her money to get home. Oh my God. Envy, you started it. I don't know much, but I know I know I know when I could pull some shit out the chambers. I was just a subby then, y'all. Muffy, just don't picture MU. Ain't she built like a letter P? She used to get so mad when I used to say that. Oh God, Bullets Gotti. I remember when we went over to Clubhouse. Oh God, they used to tear Bullets Gotti up. Talk about him, his grandma. Man, those were the days. Those were the motherfucking days. Lemon, you should have been there. Honestly, I think a lot of MU shit is still up. Oh shit, those were some motherfucking memories. Yep, and I wasn't doing shit. I wasn't working at the time. Some of that I wasn't working, and then when I was working, I was doing home care, so I was really just being a housewife. So I had time, baby. I couldn't stand Bullis Gotti, but he was something funny to laugh at. That's for sure. I can't wait for the next purge. I need to go hit NT up and see when he having the next one. Remember, I used to fuck with what's my dude? Lex Vortex heavy too. I was a mod for him. Envy, I'm fucking dead. Yeah, I used to fuck with Lex Vortex big time. That was the homie. Then he kind of switched it up, and then like I said, I started coming to the beef sector. So I was like, yeah, fuck y'all. I'm just we was talking about misunderstood Envy. And then you never answer my question. I got an answer from Lemon, but I ain't get an answer from you. Lady K, Envy said he linked up with MU, and then after that bitch left, he had to go get Xanax, Ativan, Zoloft, Seroquel, Wellbutrin, some Valium. Envy said he had never. Yeah, Kwame Brown is low key funny too sometimes. Should be on his ass now, y'all. But I'm gonna tell y'all, I keep saying it every time I say it. I miss Cookie Momstar. I do. She's how I found Tracy. She's how I learned about Lady La. She's how I learned about Jazzy over in the black sector. Man, she Candy. Envy is cool as fuck. A Jokey. Oh my, a Jokey and Chucky saga was a saga you had to be there for. Because if you ever want to hear somebody motherfucking drag, bitch, a Jokey got you. Man, did she? Stacy, next time Cookie go live, please, please, please tag me. Find me, share it to me some kind of way. A little bit. Man, a Jokey, yeah. Nah, Envy, you still favor Peter Griffin though. When they, I was like, no, he don't. Envy was chilling, trying to have a good time. MU over there tweaked the fuck out. Oh my god. Everybody in Tracy chat just, oh my god. And is she okay? And do a wellness check. I was just like, y'all don't know how many dicks she done sucked? Never mind. If he was just the last victim. Oh shit. Yeah, Jokey, Nikki Pope. Man, his mom, and then remember when he used to have his grandma on? Oh God, like Bullets, come on now, leave your grandma alone. Leave that lady the fuck alone. Okay. Yeah, every blue moon, if Nikki posts like if she posts something, I do like it. Did you? Yeah, I liked her. That's back when ZX was on some other shit. Bullets Gotti is a fucking retard. But like I said, because when I came to the B sector, I'm still sub to them people, but I be having to go find them and be nosy. Because they fall out of your algorithm. Petey, the grandma troll. True Freeman. What they used to call True Freeman over there again, y'all? Damn, I forgot what they used to call him. Yes, Nature Boy Velvet. Tyra. Yep, that's what that motherfucker was crazy, y'all. The one thing that fucked my head up the most was when Cookie went to ZX's house and he pulled that gun on her. Girl, yeah, ZX still be over here cutting the fool. He still be going live. Yes, they was. Labanya. I swear Buddy Lee was like that last end of the black sector when it was still going hard right before I left. Buddy Lee used to be kicking some shit off. Shout out to Buddy Lee. That's my dude. Buddy Lee, the big homie. Ooh wee. Tyra was something else. That motherfucker was crazy. All them crazy ass guns and shit. And then remember when they raided his house, how fucking filthy it was? Envy, I remember that. I remember that because they was trying to put a jacket on you. And that's why I said you were that last victim because we had seen that shit before. That cabin in the woods situation with old dude, that older man. What the fuck was his name? Um, that shit was crazy. Yeah, I remember when Tyra pulled up on Tommy. Tommy, and he was so short compared to Tommy Sotomayor. Yeah, real G's. And that's when I really, yes, we still waiting on our answer, Envy. That's what made me really just have a disdain for MU because it seemed like she was playing these roles and these victims, this victim shit, and a lot of black men were, trying to be cool with her, be attracted, maybe get some coochie from her, whatever. And every black man that she came into contact with on YouTube, it turned into something crazy. I remember Wavy P. It turned into something crazy, and I hated that shit. Like, that shit used to piss me. I ain't gonna lie, that shit did have me pissed the fuck off. Envy, all I need is one or two. Man, I remember when I used to watch the Hebrew Israelites and they used to put on their Power Ranger outfits. Oh my God. I remember Sweet Mom. Man, those was the motherfucking days, y'all. I'm sorry, we going down memory lane with the black sector and the conscious sector and kind of mixing it all together. I mean, it was a time to be had. You had to be there. And what was that one old lady that was obsessed with Buddy Lee? What was a couple of them? Muffy's had the same name forever, y'all. Miss Raz. Yep, Petey nailed it. Miss Raz. That lady was crazy as hell. Not about Clarissa Shields. She did. Remember when she had her camera slip? Man, them camera slips be classic. That's why I stay camera ready. Anytime I get on here, my hair's in a ponytail or something, I got on some clothes. It's just in case that camera slip. You ain't about to catch me looking retarded. Miss Raz was in love with Buddy Lee, y'all. Rex was in love with Lady La. Oh my God. I know he went over to Coolin and other people, but the love Rex had for Lady La, Krista can't compare to Krista Crazy can't compare to Rex Crazy over Lady La. Got you, Envy. I did the same thing to people when I was the night show in the Mo 3. Literally cussed everyone out, did too much, and literally walked people out the door. He's similar, but doesn't see it. Got you. Petey said, I wish I could put I like that comment. Thank you, Envy. Petey said Miss Raz walked. So BBW can. Mm. Pete, you was a fucking fool for that. Right, BBW is Miss Raz. She the Natasha dies. Like but hey, that's how they be wanting to roll. Shit. Man, Tommy Sotomayor was a time to be had too. Remember, Tommy Sotomayor was so motherfucking big. When you opened your YouTube and you would have shit like, it would have like the little bubbles at the top, like Family Guy or Gordon Ramsay or Cooking. Then it would be Tommy Sotomayor. Like, that nigga was trending. My favorite thing about Tommy was when he got to that car accident with that black lady and tried to play the Karen. You big black nigga. Like, is this dude serious? You get into a car accident with a woman and play the Karen. I couldn't take Tommy Sotomayor seriously. I couldn't. I didn't never think he was attractive or anything like that. He was just entertaining. And then of course you got the Nature Boys and all that. I didn't tune into Nature Boys much. I was kind of late. By the time I started tuning to him, it was kind of late, and I just didn't take him serious. I thought that shit was weird. He naked, letting this. Never mind. I ain't about to go there. Y'all know the story. It was a bunch of ladies in love with Tommy. You talking about Michi X? Oh, Shay. I followed her too. The dark skinned girl. The one with the yeast infection situation or something. Yeah, Shay something. I know who you're talking about. The dark skinned lady. Isn't she the one that said she slept with him and then ended up with a yeast infection or BV? Sugar Shay. Yep. That's what he's talking about. Sugar Shay. Yeah. Remember when he was on that podcast with the one chick, and she got up and started fighting him? I'm talking about Tommy Sotomayor with that one chick got up and started whooping his ass. That was funny. Man, YouTube used to have so much content. It's still a lot of content though. You just gotta branch out because it really is a lot of content. Like the Latrice Allen sector go hard. It be going hard over there. Um, I'll be in a few other places. I don't know what sectors they are though. I just be clicking on people and watching them. But it's still a lot of content out here. I'm still gonna do my little Nas X thing. I think I'm gonna do that this weekend because I know it's gonna take me at least about 2 hours to kind of get the research and everything. I gotta do some things and figure out how to play with StreamYard to put up pictures and stuff. But yeah, which lady who was dead but wasn't dead? It was a lot of them. We had Mona over here in the beef sector. Damn, I wasn't even supposed to be here this long. Fucking around with y'all. When Lady Law went to Tommy's house and he was hitting on her on the phone from another room. Damn, PD, that's farther back than I can think of. Yes, sir. So I read the first one. Hold on. Let me think of two. I read the first one. Don't be rolling your eyes at me. I'll break your glasses. Then how you gonna see? All right, Stacy Boo. I'll see you. I ain't gonna be on here too much longer. You said let me think of number two. You talked about the whole black sector. I mean not black sector, but Mo 3 sector. You did the night show. You cussed everyone out. Or you're saying that his mannerisms are similar to that. Okay, I just went back and read that. Okay, got that. You're saying his mannerisms are similar to that. That it's going to push people away. That's possible. Tay Bay is a sweetheart. I like Tay Bay. I like a lot of y'all that come through and support me. Um, it takes Envy 30 minutes to think of his second question, his second answer. Right, Arif. That's why I said. I mean, I know people like to hold on true to what they claim and where they originated from, but we all are cross sectional at the end of the day. And we are here showing that right now as we're communicating and talking about different things we experienced or different things that we saw or seen. Because even though I knew who Envy was from the MU situation, I never knew until me and him started, getting cool recently that he actually came from O3. I never knew that. Remember when everybody thought Beasley was dead because he dipped out? He popped back up like, nah, bitch, I'm here. He was a motherfucker in his day. I forgot about. Oh my god. I remember Mona's debacle. Is it San Saray? I don't remember hers, but I remember Mona's. Envy still ain't answer my question. I ain't about to be going back and forth here. Let me think of two. So basically, Envy and Lemon basically is not beefing, apparently. Like I said, it's just their usual banter. They will be fine. So they ain't beefing. It's just their usual banter. I am tired of talking. I want to go be a subby now, y'all. I only came because Pizarro got P-bombed, and then I don't know what the hell happened because I'm on my phone, so I can't go back and forth because I'm on the vertical on my phone. I hope she is okay. The last time I checked, her channel was still good. I'm sorry that happened. That's some bullshit. Thank you to everyone that came through. Shout out to all my mods. Thank you to Lemon for coming down and being a mod for 30 seconds and sharing my TikTok. Thank you to Lemon and Envy for answering my questions. Lady K answered my question. Lemon answered a few of my questions. We had a good time. Anytime. And thank you again, Lemon. What you asked for, what we talked about, we was able to get that done today. And we will be able to do that in the future. I think he going live. We gonna see what's going on with him and Krista. So Mrs. Lemon and Queen Lemon, we got the whole debacle going on, that love triangle. Thank you, Tay Bay. Pizarro had a really good live. Hopefully she fixes it and clips it out and maybe just edit it back because that was a really good live. It was a lot of good conversation going on in that. Shout out to ODS for dropping down. Shout out to everyone who, liked the video, watched the video, shared the video. Muffy, thank you for coming and doing your mod thing for me. YouTube cameras, thank you for coming and doing your mod thing for me. Please like, share, and subscribe. Lady K, sis, you are here. I fuck with you and support you. You protected over here. Envy, my motherfucking homie with the headphones and the glasses. Thank you. Yeah, we could cover it another time. Because this really wasn't, I just asked. This was impromptu. You know that. I fucks with Envy heavy. Thank you for coming down, dropping down. If y'all feel like y'all want to send me $1 or $2, like I said, they said I be begging. I ain't said shit this whole live. I've been talking for 91 minutes. Go ahead and hit the cash app. I'll buy some cat food or some shit. Whatever. Feed the pets. That's my begging ass statement for the day. Donate some money to feed my funky ass cats. Because they think they supposed to eat 5 times a fucking day. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Thank you for the support. I will see y'all out in these streets. What is my cash app? It's $. LaDawn 216. LaDawn 216. Thank you for the support. Even if you don't support me by sending me, money, whatever, like the video, all of the things. I'm grateful either way. I am. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all be safe. Y'all be happy. Make the best decisions. And I'll see y'all in these streets. Bye. Oh, she back live. We going to Pizarro's. Bye.